Far in the northwest of the United States, where mountains touch the sky and rivers shine like silver ribbons, lies a small, quiet town named Pine Hill, tucked deep in the state of Montana. Pine Hill wasn't famous. It wasn't loud or crowded. It didn't have skyscrapers, busy highways, or flashing lights. Instead, Pine Hill had something far more peaceful. Endless forests of whispering pine trees, a sky bright with stars, and quiet nights filled with nature's soft lullabies. This is where our story begins. Chapter 1. The sleepy little cabin. At the edge of the forest stood a small wooden cabin. Its windows glowed warm gold every evening, and smoke from the chimney curled slowly into the sky, like a lazy cat stretching. Inside lived Evelyn, a gentle woman in her 60s. She had soft gray hair, warm brown eyes, and a smile that could calm even the wildest storm. Evelyn lived alone, but she never felt lonely. Why? Because the forest was her friend. Every night before bed, she sat in her old rocking chair, the wood creaking softly, and listened. The pine trees whispered, the river hummed, the wind sang, and Evelyn, peaceful and content, closed her eyes slowly, letting the forest lull her into sleep. But tonight was different. Tonight, something magical was coming. Chapter 2. The Sound in the Woods. On a mild summer night, when the moon hung low and bright over the mountains, Evelyn heard a sound she had never heard before. A soft tap, tap, tap on her cabin door. Not loud, not scary, just unusual. Evelyn stood up slowly, wrapped her shawl around her shoulders, and walked to the door. When she opened it, the cool mountain air brushed her cheeks, smelling of pine and fresh earth. But what surprised her most wasn't the wind. It was the tiny creature standing on her porch. A little fox, but not just any fox. Its fur glowed faintly, like moonlight trapped inside it. Its eyes sparkled like two tiny stars, and around its neck hung a small silver leaf on a string. The fox tilted its head and looked up at Evelyn. "Hello there," she whispered, kneeling down. "Are you lost, little one?" The fox shook its head gently. Then, to her amazement, it spoke. Not with words, but with soft thoughts that drifted into. Chapter 3. Into the Moonlit Pines. Although Evelyn was surprised, she felt no fear, only curiosity and a warm sense of peace. She followed the glowing fox outside. The forest was brighter than usual. Moonlight fell in long silver streams through the branches, and the pine needles shimmered like tiny crystals. The fox walked slowly, making sure Evelyn could keep up. Its tail glowed softly, lighting the path like a lantern. As they journeyed deeper into the woods, everything grew strangely calm. No rustling, no insects, no night birds, just silence, soft and expectant. "Where are we going?" Evelyn asked gently. Again, the fox sent its answer into her mind. "To the heart tree." Chapter 4. The heart tree wakes. After a long walk, Evelyn and the fox reached a clearing. In the center stood the tallest, oldest pine tree Evelyn had ever seen. Its trunk was enormous, Its branches spread wide like protective arms. Its roots spiraled across the ground like sleeping dragons. And at the center of its trunk pulsed a soft, golden glow. The heart tree. Legend in Pine Hill said the heart tree watched over the forest and protected all living things. But Evelyn had never believed the old stories until now. The fox approached the tree and placed its silver leaf pendant against the trunk. The golden glow brightened, the wind hushed, and then the heart tree spoke. Its voice was deep and warm, like the sound of earth breathing. Evelyn, guardian of the quiet woods, we need your help. Chapter 5. A Problem in the Forest. Evelyn placed a gentle hand on the rough bark. I'm listening, she whispered. The heart tree explained. A strange drowsiness had fallen over the forest. Not peaceful sleep, but something heavier, something unnatural. Animals had stopped moving. Birds slept through the day. Even the river flowed slower, as if drifting into a deep dream it couldn't wake from. We fear the forest may fall into eternal slumber, the heart tree said. Evelyn's heart softened. How can I help? She asked. The glowing fox nudged her hand, lifting its crystal-like eyes to hers. You have a gift, the fox whispered in her mind. Your calm, your kindness, your peaceful spirit, they can wake the forest. Evelyn blinked in surprise. I'm just an old woman, she said softly. How can I do something so big? The heart tree's leaves rustled gently. Sometimes the quietest hearts carry the greatest power. Chapter 6. A Song for the Sleeping Woods. The fox curled beside Evelyn's feet. The heart tree's golden light warmed her face. Evelyn closed her eyes. She didn't know what to do, so she did the one thing that had always brought her comfort. She hummed. A slow, gentle tune, the same lullaby her grandmother used to sing. The one she hummed on lonely nights, the one that carried warmth and hope and peace, as her voice drifted softly across the clearing. A glow inside the heart tree brightened. The pine needles trembled. The wind returned, whispering softly. The stars above shimmered like tiny bells. And then the forest began to wake. One by one, a sleeping fawn lifted its head. Owls blinked their golden eyes. Crickets started chirping again. Flowers unfolded gently, as if stretching after a long nap. The river sparkled and bubbled cheerfully. Chapter 7. A Gift for Evelyn. When the forest had fully awakened, the heart tree spoke again. Thank you, gentle guardian. The fox stepped forward and touched Evelyn's hand with its glowing nose. Suddenly, the silver leaf pendant shook loose from its neck and floated upward, landing softly in Evelyn's palm. For me? She asked, touched. The fox nodded. A piece of the forest's heart, it whispered. Wear it, and you will never be alone. The pendant glowed warmly in her hand. Calm, comforting, alive. Chapter 8. Home Under the Stars. The fox walked with Evelyn back to her cabin. though its glow slowly dimmed with each step. At the edge of the woods, it stopped. Its starry eyes softened. "Good night, guardian." Then it vanished, soft as moonlight, quiet as morning mist. Evelyn placed the silver leaf pendant around her neck. Its warmth sank into her skin, filling her with peace. Inside her cabin, she returned to her rocking chair. The forest outside whispered softly. The stars blinked lazily above the mountains. Evelyn closed her eyes, and as she slowly drifted into sleep, the entire forest hummed a gentle lullaby back to her. A lullaby of pine trees, of moonlit paths, of glowing foxes, of ancient trees with golden hearts. A lullaby of Montana, quiet, soothing, endless. And she slept, deeply, peacefully, like the forest